Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to take a look at all of the brand new Event Lab props and have a play around with them here in the expansion. We're at the Desert Scramble start line because it's in the quarry and it's a nice space to play about with some of the props. This of course being part of the huge Series 19 update, which also included the expansion, the anti-lag, all of the rally mods, and, well, 4 actually new cars, this being one of them. But anyway, let's get going and have a quick play around with some of the new props. So, let's open up the Blueprint Builder to have a look at some of these new props. The first thing you'll notice is there's a new Rally tab with many incredible things. As you can see, the first prop is a helicopter. Then there's also all of these other kind of assets from the Rally expansion: silos, gantries, barriers, flags, and of course trucks, which are available in a plethora of colours, both of them. This, which is quite suitable given we're in a quarry, and caravans and motorhomes. The other props have been added to the decoration tab. For example, there are googly eyes, so if you really wanted to, I think you can see where this is going. You could give a helicopter a face, sort of, make it look like an insect. Don't know why you'd want to do that. And then, of course, there's all of the neon decorations as part of the, well, Midnights at Horizon themed update. So if you wanted to, you could put some neons on a thing. That's not quite worked, but you get the idea. So I've quickly placed all of the new props out to give you a better look of what they look like out here, well, as if you had placed them for a route. So, of course, we saw the helicopter a minute ago. But these are all of the new rally-themed props, basically, the assets from the expansion. So we've got gantry, barriers, tents, flags, as you might expect. Those are all of the kind of building-y bits, and of course the helicopter. Then we get onto the trucks. So first of all, we have this sort of smaller truck, which I don't know quite why they needed so many colours, especially some of these that are quite similar to each other. But there's all of those, many options all the way down to this brown one. Then we have a sort of bigger crew cab truck, I guess. It's got back seats as well, back doors, this one. It's kind of a shame that neither of them are licensed trucks. They look a bit odd, but yeah, this would be really good fun to fill car parks. I think you can already glimpse some of the motorhomes and things behind. But again, this large truck is available in many, many colours. And then there's a dump truck, although you wouldn't know I'd placed it here because we're in the middle of a quarry anyway. Then, yes, you have all of the motorhomes. These ones, it's more obvious that they're different colours, this first style. Then you have this kind of, well, other style that at first glance you would think are all the same, but actually they all have slightly different coloured stripes on the side. So, yeah, there's a whole load of options of motorhomes. Again, I can imagine just filling like a track's infield with something like this, with some of these, as well as using them for like a campsite beside it, which I guess is kind of the idea in the Rally expansion. There's people camping around the place, but yeah, in an infield, this kind of thing would be great. And then you've got these RV type things. Again, they at first glance all look the same. They do have slightly different coloured stripes on the side. So these are all of the different options for that. It's the same kind of thing. You just get a different coloured stripe there. Then they continue. There's a smaller style motorhome as well, again with the different coloured stripes on the side, or one without, I think, this white one. Anyway, there's many options of these as well. And then this is the final Rally expansion prop, is this wall, which I hadn't realised is snappable. So quite why all the walls added aren't snappable, I don't know, but it's great to see that this is. So this is the singular piece, and here I've clipped 3 together to give you an idea of what you could do with it. You can make this as long or short as you like. Have a nice long wall in your event labs. But it's great to see more snappable props as well. Then we get on to the neon decorations. We've of course got the googly eyes. We've then got a massive long neon thing. Then we've got a standy-uppy upright neon thing as well. And 3 small lightsaber things, all of which are Jedi rather than Sith by the look of it. And that's all of the new props. So I've made a very simple route round the quarry that I'm kind of intending to make a sort of demo derby style track. That's kind of these dirt roads in a sort of quarry area. We'll place it with all props and motorhomes and things in a minute. But yeah, you can see a very simple route that follows this sort of outer road, then turns up onto this upper road, which was the dotted line marked on the map previously. Then we come all the way around. You can see where the checkpoints go to this sharp hairpin final corner, with the start-finish line being along here. So let's see if we can turn this simple route into, well, quite a cool track by placing some more props around the place. So there we go. I think that's going to do it for now, at least. To get some kind of basic props in here. You can see I've kind of gone with the quite simple concrete and tyre barriers, and then kind of put some trucks, flags, seats and stuff along the side of the route. I've just noticed some of them are hovering, to try and replicate that kind of almost rally vibe. I suppose it's kind of similar, the sort of things you'd see along the side of a track that's for a demo derby type thing. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, basically I wanted to make a circuit, because of course in the base game they're all rally sprints. So I suppose it's a rally cross, demo derby, rally circuit kind of thing. Anyway, I have of course put a helicopter on the roof. I don't know what it looks like if you put one in the sky. I mean, it might look a bit funny because it's not moving. I'm particularly proud of this. I've managed to write a thing with the neons. Obviously, you could do so much more complicated things with those, and I'm sure people will. But if we have a nighttime blueprint of this, that'll look fantastic, along with the neon containers that I've placed along here. But yeah, basically I just wanted a simple kind of rally vibe, so I've just got simple walls, trucks, flags, motorhomes, and seating along the side, as well as some of the sharper corners having signposts like this one. I'll kind of take you on a bit of a tour around the for now, completed route. I was slightly worried when I'd placed not that many props. It said I was at like 70 or 80% limit. I maybe need to put something in this corner. We've got a bit of an empty section, but there's not really that much room on either side. But yeah, luckily the prop limit's dropped back to 60. I'm not really sure what was going on there, because I didn't actually delete anything. All I did was carry on placing more things. I mean, obviously you could further populate the sides of the track, but you don't really want too much going on, and the more props you place, the more difficulty some of the consoles and things will have running it. So you don't want to do too many. Obviously you've got all the diggers and dump trucks here already, so I didn't really have to place any of those. I don't know why I'm doing this in a Rimac either, just because it's new, I guess, but not the ideal car for building a rally circuit. But there we go. I think that's pretty much the route as it is for now, which could be a fun one, I think, to do some kind of, well, races upon, I guess. Of course you do, it's a circuit, but yeah, it's great to, well, actually have a circuit now. I should probably see how it drives in something rally-ish, just to test it. Okay, so let's give the afternoon version a very quick one-lap test drive in Colin McRae's Focus, then I'll bump the laps up to 3 and share it as an anything goes blueprint for you guys, and I'll probably also make a nighttime version. Of course there's a pinned challenge pinned again. Oh, that's cool, so there's a helicopter flying, despite it being a custom route. Well, the helicopter we discovered was kind of annoying. I did check that this kind of route flowed quite well in free roam before I started building, so I kind of know it works. It's more of a test to see if the props are in the way. This bit's a bit scary with the lead, yep. But kind of fun, I think. Oh, what the... Yeah. That may be a possible problem. And this is what it looks like at night time. Really, I want to see what the Horizon writing looks like. That's cool. And of course the illuminated containers as well, but mainly the writing. I maybe need a few more lights around the place if it's actually going to be useful as a nighttime blueprint, although there are a few being in the quarry anyway. But yeah, overall I'm kind of happy with a quick first blueprint. There are a couple of other areas on the map where I've kind of mapped out the roads in my head of where I'd like to build some other circuits, so, oh no. I've done what the AI did last time. I haven't missed a checkpoint game. Yeah, that is slightly dodgy, that corner. But yeah, there's plenty more I want to build, so videos doing some of that soon, hopefully. And that then probably is going to do it for a very first look at all of the new Event Lab props here on Forza Horizon 5, as well as having a play about with them in the new Rally expansion and making my very first, quite simple, circuit here on the game. So yeah, a lot of fun, great to see more props added. It's one of my favourite elements of the game, still Event Lab, and is one of the things that keeps it alive, really. Although having said that, this update, with all the content we've been given, including the expansion, there's quite a lot, but there's Event Lab stuff as well, so yeah. Amazing how much they've added to it, and I really hope to see them adding more props going forward. One slight concern with the track I've made is it probably is a little bit small, a little bit short for a 3-lap race. Doesn't take very long at all, and that hill was slightly deadly. But anyway, there we go. Like I say, plenty more things I want to do with the new props here in the expansion and back on the mainland. But for now, for a very first look at them, that is going to be all. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.